Wink Ink Michael, the company man, the numbers guy, calculating, methodical, intentional, cutthroat, ruthless, boardroom certified, all of that good stuff. I hope you all have had a great week. It is finally Friday. Friday night, here we are in the Friday Night Lights. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for coming back in here for whatever reason you came. I have no idea. I still have no idea what is bringing people in here. I mean, this is a guy. It's so funny. I saw a comment. He's like, man, you're a guy that, he's like, man, it's so great to see you. You started a channel on comics and you knew nothing about comics. I'm like, that's right. Get out of that comfort zone a little bit here. And I still don't have a clue what I'm doing, but thank you so much for continuing to stick with me. And what I have today, you all have seen me go down this rabbit hole before, but I'm talking about AM Comic Sales on Instagram. I've got their Instagram information linked down below. You got to check them out. A great Instagram live, not live, but an Instagram claim page. A lot of great books. Now, this one's kind of a mystery box to me because I cannot remember for the life of me what I claimed here, but this is $300. So we're going to call this like an AM Comic Sales comic book box. I don't know, maybe a comic book mystery box. I'm not really sure yet because I don't remember. I couldn't tell you the first thing that's in here, but I know it's $300 shipped. I know that's what it was. But I don't have a clue what it was. And what I'll do generally, and what he allows you to do, and you can take advantage of this as well, is go on his Instagram, put together a list. Every book that's pictured, and it could be from a posting 6-8 months ago, right? Every book that's pictured there is still for sale. You can work deals with him, and he will happily work with you. Absolutely top-notch, stand-up individual. I've seen a couple people comment below. They've worked with him, had a great amount of success. I love working with this guy, AM Comic Sales. I've picked up quite a bit of stuff here, and I think he would bundle some deals together for you. I'm pretty confident in saying so. Now, I don't want to speak for him, but I do think that he would be willing to work with y'all if you guys are interested in anything he has on his page. And he definitely puts up some mega keys every now and then. Some big-time books make it to that page, so keep that in mind. But I'm trying to remember. I don't know. I don't have a clue what's in here, but we better figure this out because this is a huge box. It's got a lot of meat to it, too. We got a medium mailer. There are no slabs in this one. I know it's all raw books, but it was all stuff that I was kind of interested in getting for my PC. Just kind of as I continue to grow that. Like I said, I'll share some of these hauls with you guys and kind of go from there. I think you guys sometimes, I don't think people like the big mega hauls because they're not really attainable. They're hard to get. I mean, a lot of people, everybody just can't go buy a big-time giant comic book. In my last video, I talked a little bit about, like, the raffle game a little bit and how that's helped me out a lot. Because there ain't no way this company man's buying a bunch of stuff. Oh, no! We got the dreaded peanuts in here. Oh, jeez. All right, let me see what we got here. Oh, look at this. We got a... Oh, no, that's just a board. I thought I got like a little extra goodie in this thing. I was like, ooh, what did he send me? But nothing extra for the company, man. The boardroom hosed again. I'm keeping everyone... I'll keep you all here all night extracting these comic books out of this thing to keep these peanuts inside this box. We'll roll the tape all night long, and you better be in here with me, and I better stay on the big screen, too. I don't care if you go to sleep. Take you a little snoozer. I better still be on the TV with brightness and volume all the way up. Now, all the way up it goes. I want to see it. So, well, thankfully, this wasn't too bad to get out. You had to only stick with me for a little bit, but this is a rack of books here. We got a nice big stack of books. Man, I always am nervous cutting into these because I hope he put... Oh, he did, yeah. Top notch. I'm like, man, I'll just jab a knife right in there, go right through the center of the first book on top. That's about how the week has gone for the company, man. But you know, you gotta love it. You gotta stay... Look at this piece of plastic stuck to me now. You gotta stay positive. You gotta stay motivated, energized. I mean, it's so important. And there's just so much other stuff going on. You know, there's always somebody that has it worse than you. Unless you're that last person that has it worse than everybody, I am so sorry. Because you're the one that we all think about. So hopefully that's none of y'all. But man, I gotta try to get these out of here without tearing all these corners up. This is nuts. This thing's like vacuum sealed on here, of course. Can't get these books free to save my life. Oh boy. I got pieces of plastic everywhere. This is a Friday night disaster. But maybe not. We'll see. Maybe we can get these things cut free eventually. Oh, it's taped too good. It's just taped on there too good. All right, so we're just gonna have to start it from the top here. If I can just cut this free like a little bit, I think I'd be okay. Just a tiny bit free. Oh, that's weird. Maybe that's why I can't get them out, because there's 2 of them. Ha! There you go. All right, so we got 2 packages just kind of taped together. So let's see what we got here. So first up, okay. See, I'm excited about this. I didn't get this book. It kind of got a little heat around it for a little bit. We got Vigilante here, #1. Really glad to get this. A near mint copy of that as well. Really glad to have that. Oh, I got a little bit on the FOMO train here. Captain America No More. It's a newsstand. Little blood on his hands. I love that. I got on the FOMO train. I love American flag covers. I think you guys have heard me say that before. But man, I do love me some American flag covers. Oh, that's right. So man, I did pick this up. I'm actually thrilled that I got this. We got Ultimate Fallout 1. Now, there's not a 4 in here. I am fortunate enough to have a couple of 4s, but they're not, I don't know. I don't have a 9.8 of it, that's for sure. There's #2. Great run to pick up, guys. I mean, geez, #3. This run is so just criminally undervalued. #4, #5. So no #4, because that's obviously First Miles. And #6. Really great run to have. Really happy about that. I need to get a raw copy of UF4. I really do. I've got 2 graded ones, but I don't know. Next up here, I always get this book too. This is Batman 656, first Damian. Sorry, first Damian Wayne there. I always get that when I see it. Pretty undervalued key, but a lot of the DC ones are. Oh yeah, next up, man. Oh, okay, this is a great little pickup already. I don't even know what's in the second box, but I'm excited. So we got, this is another great modern run right here. Amazing Fantasy #2. #1's a pretty decent key. You know, obviously this isn't the OG Amazing Fantasy, but still, there's #3. And all these are in near mint. I mean, these are in pretty darn good shape. Here's #4. Yeah, I was missing a lot of this run. I actually have the keys of this run, but I don't have any of the other issues. And I'm definitely a run collector. Like, I don't just, it just depends. I mean, obviously, but I really prefer to collect runs. Here's #6. I think #5 must be a, or maybe I just skipped #5. I'll have to check. And there's #7 right there. So, really cool. I don't know why I bought this. I don't remember adding this in there, but maybe I did. We got Beavis and Butthead, #1. Right there. I don't know what the heck I was doing there. I don't know if I added that or what. I'm not taking credit for that one. And then I got, I don't remember getting these either, but maybe I did. I mean, Savage Dragon #1. I think a lot of people like Savage Dragon for sure. I actually got both of these. I actually have a parody book that I got from Nice Cover Bro too, but there you go. Savage Dragon #1. What is the difference here? One is June, one is July. So what is that? Maybe if you're this is Eric Larson cover art, which is pretty awesome, but what's the deal with that? Why are there 2 #1s? I don't know anything about Savage Dragon, so keep that in mind. They both are Image. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. We still have another box. Okay, I'm into these. This is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually really glad that I went and picked these up, because already I'm pretty thrilled. And again, this isn't like the mega keys and stuff. This is just like some runs. There's some good stuff in there, no doubt, but you know, just some run stuff like that. But this is a giant package here of books. So let's see what we got in this run. Okay, so this is another one that I think is undervalued for sure. And I got this run really cheap. And for some reason here, this is actually a 6-book run. And let me go ahead and show them in order, so I don't have this all jacked up. Yep, there's 3, 2, 1. Okay, so right here, Origin, part 1 of 6. Right there. This run is unbelievable. Origin of Wolverine, like part 2 of 6, The Inner Child. I mean, this is still a pretty cheap run. I actually think this was really low priced. I love, like, almost more than anything when it comes to runs, I love miniseries. And I never used to be that guy. Like, I never used to like the miniseries that much. Like, I wanted, like, ongoing. But, man, the miniseries to me, like if you get into, like, a 100-run book, right? And this doesn't, believe me, don't crush me for saying this. But what I've noticed is, like, especially with some of these modern books, is as they age on and, like, they continue to run, they start to drag. It almost becomes like watching a daily soap opera. They really drag. But in the miniseries, you've only got 6, 8 issues, whatever it is, to ramp things up. So they're just a lot faster paced, and I don't know, and that's just my opinion, so keep that in mind and take what I say with a grain of salt. But that's just kind of what I like about these, is they really ramp up, and they definitely have a method to their madness. They kind of know where they're going. The story's really written out before really anything goes to publication, for the most part. I'm sure there's exceptions to every rule, but there's 6 of 6 of the Origin series. Love that. But that's really what I enjoy about it. Okay, so this one here, this had a lot of heat around it for a little bit, and I don't know that it does anymore, but I didn't want to miss out anymore, so I went ahead and picked this up. I probably, out of everything I got, this one was definitely iffy, and I think these were the most expensive of this collection that I bought here. Well, I shouldn't say collection, but of this like claim I bought here, this box. But we've got 7 to Eternity. Rick Remender, Opina. I mean, this is a Opina. This is a huge. This was a big deal. But this is number 1. Now, I got like multiple prints and covers of number 1 in this little buy here. This is, I can't tell you. Oh, this is second print. So that was first print. There's second print of number 1. I love these indie books and these prints, and I'm just really loving indies. Here's third print of number 1. And I don't have a clue what this red background one is. Maybe a ratio of a first print. I don't know. But there's another number 1. A lot of number 1s of this, 7 to Eternity. And again, one that had some heat around it, and I think it's kind of cooled off a little bit. And I love snapping up cold keys. That's another number 1. And here's a number 2. And here's another number 2. So a bunch of number 1s and a couple of number 2s there of 7 to Eternity. And I mean, it's amazing art in this. Really cool, like plot for a story. And I'm really enjoying like that indie books thing. So when you get want to get a little break from, sometimes just the mundane superhero stuff. Indies, man, have really just enlightened me a lot as to what great storytelling in comics can be. Next up here, probably one of my favorite like X-Men type characters. Where she debuted, but man, I love the Dazzler, and there's Dazzler 1. I just didn't have this book, so I picked it up. Again, not a super big key or anything, but I love Dazzler. That is probably one of my favorite covers, her first appearance, with the bulbs, the lights, I mean, I just love that about that character. This one, I just don't know oh my gosh. Bloodshot number 7. First Ninjak, baby. I'm taking it every time. This is another book. Every time I see it, I don't know why I buy it. And it's a $5 book, $3 book. It's not expensive at all. Next up here, just filling in a little bit of my X-Men run. Uncanny X-Men. I'm putting together a heck of a run fast for these. But we got 191 here. Great looking copy. We've got 189 here. Another fantastic copy of this, just beautiful looking, 189, and then we got 184 Uncanny X-Men. So I'm just trying to piecing these together slowly by surely. Like if I go to an LCS, I always pick up 1 or 2, even though they're like $10, $15, $20 books now, or sometimes $5. It just depends. You can kind of snatch them up where you can, but anything mutant right now is heating up. And the reason I see a lot of people asking like why, there's no like movie speculation on Jubilee, but at this point in the speculation game, you're trying to get in front of what is going to come out or what could potentially come out. And really, when you look around, there's not a lot of stuff. And some of it has just ballooned. Like Black Cat is a phenomenal example of that. I mean, obviously, you're probably going to see Black Cat at some point. I mean, you're going to see her in a prominent role, like in a very prominent role. But that's ballooned through the roof. But, some of these other, like, villain keys, like especially X-Men, like Omega Red, pretty reasonable even still right now. It kind of ballooned up there, but then it started to taper off when they realized that Omega Red wasn't coming yet. But there's a lot of them like that that you can go snatch up, like the Jubilees, like Gambit. It's too late for the most part. I mean, now that's $1,000 book now. But there's other ones that you can kind of dink and dunk a little bit and still grab for reasonable prices. Now this last but not least book, this one's for the company, man. This is one of my I've talked a lot about this character. I think you guys follow me on Instagram. You kind of see me say some things, but I love the Flash, and really more specifically, I love Reverse Flash. But this is awesome. This is Black Flash right here, the Flash 138, and this is in absolutely gorgeous condition. I had to get this. Again, I understand it's not everybody's cup of tea. I love this cover, though. Really, really nice cover. But that is $300 worth of comics. As I always say, let me know in the comments below what you think, how I did, how I came out here. It's hard to say, you know, these are all for me, so I'm biased. Like, these are all like collection type ads for me, and that's really what was important when I was picking these up. But I'm always interested to hear your thoughts. I've learned so much from you all in the comments of these videos. Really and truly, most of my knowledge, like I would say a very high portion of it, 80+%, has come from you all in the comments section, from the YouTube community. You know, watching other people, watching other channels, supporting other channels, and all that good stuff. But again, it's Friday. I want to thank you all so much for being in here, checking out a nice haul. Everybody needs to have a great weekend, re-energize, recharge your batteries. You know, when you're down, when you're defeated, it's really, really important you can't stay that way. And really and truly, it turns into a choice, a decision of how you're going to react to that defeat. You know, and that's really where your character, your grit, your true moxie's tested. It's, you know, your soul, your heart, all of it. You're truly tested at that moment in time when you decide what you're going to do. Is it going to beat you? You're going to let it get you down? You're going to grit your teeth, get angry, get hungry, flex a little bit, get mad, and start again. Just start again. Whether it's brand new, starting over, whatever block you're standing on, you start from there. Again, it goes back to 1 square foot at a time, and that's all you can do, and that's all you have to do before you build up those wins again. But thanks for listening to an old wizard ramble a little bit more, and thank you for being the best damn community on YouTube. Make sure you check me out, do all the YouTube stuff. Wink Inc, W1NKINC. That's it for this one, and I will see you all on the next one.